All right, everybody.
All righty.
And we are live. We are on the moon. We have built a large rover, and we have strapped rockets to it. And we are taking it to the Barsoom, otherwise known by some people as Mars. Okay, ions are firing.
Yep.
I do not see any hydrogen pilot lights yet.
Not yet. John, there's a second button for the hydrogens, right?
Yes, yes. It's I think it's 7 and 8. 7 turns them on, 8 turns them off.
Are they still set on stockpile?
The hydrogen. Oh, the tanks
the
might be
tank.
on stockpile. Yeah.
Let me. I'll
That
get
I
the
don't know.
two on the red ship itself.
Yeah, let's try and burn hydrogen in phases here. So when we get to Mars, its slave name, it's Barsoom. We are going to be, we've tweaked the gravity on Mars just a little bit, 1.6. And we have atmospheric damage enabled. So we're going to see how it goes. The ship that you're looking at here, the Rover, is actually the front of the Argus over here that was captured. It was cut in half. The back is a defense platform for the moon base, which is over there, hiding in a crater. Look at that, we are off.
Wait a second, I'm not in, and you just killed me, so.
Smooth.
There's the Earth.
Let me go get my bag.
For those of you who recall previous flights from the moon to the Earth, they're pretty close.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Sorry, Crowbar. I thought you did that from the rover.
No, I'm out here, and
Well, apologies, sir. I didn't see you out there.
Okay.
That's okay. For some reason, the first tank didn't go on to. Okay, where's my body at? There it is. Got my favorite set of tools there.
So there's the Earth. We started there, made it to the moon. Now we're heading to Barsoom. You can see next to Barsoom the moon Europa. You can see the alien planet. Next to it, its moon. Or the moon that's there.
The tank, for some reason, when I'm okay, it did go off of stockpile. All right, let me get back in the
Titan. And then way over there, you can see Triton. Way out there.
Okay, whenever you're ready, sir.
Okay. Everybody else good? I don't want to kill anybody else now.
I'm sitting down. I got my seatbelt on.
I'm good.
So we probably ought to go to Europa first and pick up ice, huh? And then head down.
I would think we're good. There's plenty of there's plenty of ice on Barsoom.
Okay.
Yeah, but Europa.
I was just thinking of the hydrogen we're going to use up next. This is what we're going to have to get down to the ground.
We only got so many tanks. I mean, we got to, sooner or later, we got to take it, chance it. We just got to, we got to pulse it. Tappa, tappa, tappa.
All right. So which planet am I heading to here?
Barsoom.
The big orange one.
It's off your right rear quarter.
Why are we getting ship fuel low warnings?
Because we're running Izzy's power script, which sucks uranium out of the reactors and only lets them sip it so that the reactors don't run nonstop when they're not needed.
I was gonna say that should be reactors not getting.
But the reactors but the reactors can be empty if the batteries are full.
All right. We're good to shut off hydrogens now, right?
Are you at?
As long as we're out of the gravity.
We're at 0G.
Hell, I might have us turned around by the time we get there.
You'll be fine. Those two gyros are just screaming for mercy.
We probably have, well, we have 5 gyros down below. And how many do we have up top? Another 5 or 6? The problem is our weight, which is just under 4 million kilograms.
We got 9 gyroscopes total.
So, the back of the ship has a grinder pit. There's a crane, landing area hangar for small baby rovers, crew compartment. There's the bridge of the rover, mining drill, the other side of the hangar bay, and underneath the
Turn off the dampers and get off the thrusters. We'll just coast the rest of the way.
why wouldn't we jump?
We got a jump drive.
Yeah, Redbeard has a jump drive. That's why this ship costs so much when you try and buy it on the NPC market. It's a jump drive freighter. Okay, who's jumping?
You know how to jump, Carbon?
I'm assuming I just hit the button.
I think you need to go in and set the distance.
Yeah, it's a 2-step process.
So if you go into your K menu and hit the J button, and that'll bring up the jump drive.
Oh, man.
And then you highlight it, and then you can set your distance for
Maximum 100%.
maximum is going to be 633 kilometers. I've already set that. So
That
if you
won't
want
get us there in one jump.
Huh?
That won't get us there in one jump.
Oh, thank you. So it's set for maximum. If you want to go ahead and make the jump, all you got to do is hit the jump key. It should be number 9 on the first toolbar.
All right, here we go.
Is everyone seated?
Yep.
Please stay seated for the entire jump, or you will be left behind. That's a cool looking asteroid on the left side there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's the fireworks display.
All right. Now we just got to wait for recharge and asteroids.
All right, let's see what recharge time is. We're going to change this to LCD, which will give us the LCD screen. Then we're going to go in here and we're going to put charge time. Okay, we will be recharged in 1 day, 52 minutes. Oh, the reactor's kicked over. We'll be recharged in 5 minutes now. 1 day!
So we'll be doing the rest of the trip on coast.
Okay, 7 minutes to recharge, 5 minutes. Obviously, the recharge timer is varies. You know, the reactors are charging the batteries.
How we doing on hydrogen in those 2 tanks that are on here? And were the ones on the rover still on stockpile?
Water check and posture check.
Did I shut? No, it's still on. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now's a good time to take a tour of the ship. Over here in olive drabish yellow is that Crowbar? That's Crowbar.
I'm not in yellow.
Who's up here in the Redbeard? Next to me.
Are you up in the cockpit?
Yeah.
That'd be me.
That's carbon.
Oh, okay. That's carbon.
I'm down in engineering.
Okay. So this ship was captured, converted. Here's the additions of the hydrogen engines.
Yeah, the rover tanks are still on stockpile.
All right.
Okay. And what's our status in the tanks on the Redbeard?
One's at
63
97%, and one's at 63.
and one's at 97. Stockpile off.
Hardly used any going on.
Stockpile off. Yeah, we hardly used any.
But that's that's getting out of a 0.25 gravity well.
So we had a crane idea, which John and I put 2 mock-ups, which obviously were not going to work. And Carbon came in and did this creative little construction project. So we now have the ability to pull ships out of the hangar and also pick up ships from over here when we're on the ground, or trash or debris or whatever, lift it up and throw it right in the grinder pit. Oh, that's parachute hatch. Lighting a la Miami Vice or Need for Speed. John, can you check Carbon, can you switch seats and check the timer on the other side?
The timer for the
Yeah, for the jump drive, yeah.
I can check it.
Okay.
We're at 3 minutes fully recharged.
3 minutes. Hey, something we all just found out this week, even those of us with thousands of hours playing, you can sell your duplicates. Go figure. The recycling button. Sell them for tokens. Who would have thought?
I know I didn't.
And it came out, what, 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah.
Duplicate. What?
Carbon, are you in the
Suits?
main cockpit still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything you get from,
Unknown signals.
yeah.
So you can build in here or build out here, and then we can crane lift it out.
Okay, 2 minutes.
All right, I'll finish my little walkabout. Here's engineering. Again, if it builds it, you got to be able to access the panel, access those little buttons. You got to be able to walk around for maintenance. You might not have to, but you should be able to. Here's
Hey,
all the
Carbon,
reactors.
we're not heading straight for Mars.
Or not? What are we heading to?
We're drifting a little bit to the left.
Oh, gotcha.
You'll notice the reactors had just clicked over. And they click back off. Fuel conservation system. Let's see what we got going on here.
$53 seconds. Okay.
All right, give us a few seconds to let the batteries charge up before you jump. John, did you say you're in the industrial cockpit and engineering?
I'm in a passenger seat in
Oh, okay.
engine.
All right, well then I'm in the engineering cockpit.
I'm right by the survival kit, which is off.
All right, well then I'm seated in the back then. Yeah, our average hydrogen level is 94% across all the tanks. I noticed the parking brake is on. Might that be slowing down our speed?
If
Might
we're
have been
going
a little
150
more-
meters per second, I don't think it's slowing anything down.
Okay. Jump
Green-
drives.
Green lights on the jump drive.
Come, I can't see batteries.
Does anyone else see a large hole in Barsoom right where we're heading?
Mm-hmm.
That is an interesting visual effect from this distance.
It looks like a dent, yeah.
Yeah. And it's got a bit of a, like a movie screen sort of fanning out look to it. Be interesting to see what it looks like when we get closer.
Okay, batteries are not charging up at all.
We have to, hold on a second.
Should I put them on recharge?
No, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so Izzy Solar is now off. Let's put the reactors. Argus reactors are on. Okay, Redbeard batteries are charging. We don't have a group for Argus batteries.
We had them at one time, but they may have been.
Okay. Putting all the reactors online.
Yeah, there's a group.
Yeah, the only one that comes up for me is Redbeard batteries. That's weird. Well, we'll fix it when we're separated.
I see an Argus batteries.
Yeah, it's weird. I just don't see it. And I'm in engineering on the Argus, so it's not like it's... Oh, I got it now. I see it, finally. All right. We got a mix of batteries that are close to 20%. And we got a bunch of batteries that are draining. Still off the...
They all say they're draining.
Yeah, they're not updating. The script isn't updating properly. Oh, that's why, because I shut the script off that updates them. Because if I turn the script on, it'll shut the reactors off. I just wanted to get a small charge on the batteries before we took off. 27 minutes. We're not going to wait that long. That's 20 minutes.
I'm gonna.
All right, go ahead and jump. I got the script back on. I wanted to get a small charge on the batteries.
Okay, jumping.
Are you guys gonna make a GPS before you hit the gravity well?
Sure.
It's not a you have to, I'm just wondering.
Whoa!
Yeah, we
Well, John's tone made it sound like I was demanding.
Do you
Oh,
see
no,
what
no,
we
no,
flew
no.
into?
Oh,
Who's ever up front, man, need to move a course just a little bit. We are going to skim a lot of asteroids here.
We're clear now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing okay.
That is a lot of asteroids to just jump.
That is. Might lose a tire. Yeah.
Wait.
Good.
Do you want to stop and scan them?
For what?
I don't know. I was just thinking, but they're too far out to.
Yeah,
Ice?
we'd have to do it on suit power.
We never put an ore detector on the Argus. No, we didn't. How do we have a drill, but we didn't put an ore detector? All right, it's getting close. We're going to have to start making decisions. North Pole, South Pole, equator.
Near the ice.
That sounds like a good plan.
Well, the problem with near the ice is it's also more rocky at the pole, at the equators, or at the poles.
Oh, really?
So we have to.
So is that blue strip? What is that? Is that the Grand Canyon or?
It's a humpback going by. Is that ALTA or
ALTR. No, it's ALTA. Alta. There's a junk rating station, a Hermes hauler.
Unknown signal? We're 12,068 kilometers from Adventure Discovery 2.
Yeah, 1,400 kilometers from Moon Fortress.
What is that up there at 2 o'clock? I'm sorry, 10 o'clock. That asteroid looks like it has an antenna on top to me.
It does, doesn't it? It's got to be just a bunch of little debris
Yeah.
asteroids.
I know, but from a distance,
It did. It looked like there might be something on there.
yeah, like a huge comm tower. That is interesting.
Are we far enough away to jump again when that's time?
Yeah, it'll let us know our distance because we can't jump. But again, we're blind jumping. We gotta.
Yeah. SEMS shot Rockdale.
Well, how far do we think we are?
Well, we only got 2 undiscovered factions to go.
About 3 minutes till fully charged.
And it is RLTR. It's the Royal Traders, not ALTA. RLTR.
I would say we're probably still at least 1,000 kilometers away. Give or take a 999.
Well, and that
So
says a 600 jump as it goes. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask Squish if this is where he wants us to drop the GPS point outside of the gravity well.
I mean, just as long as it's outside of the gravity well.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah.
still 1,000 kilometers away from the planet. You don't want
Wow.
one here.
And that's a guess, yeah.
Cruise quarters. Daily menu. Galley. Bunks. Lockers, tables, bathrooms.
1 minute.
Port airlock out.
Isn't it 2,000 kilometers from Earth to Mars, something like that?
What's if nobody moved it?
So should we be heading North Pole or South Pole?
Yes.
I see white on what appears to be the bottom. So
What's all that blue?
Ice usually.
Is that ice? Just looks like a different, and maybe it's because it's against the orange.
It could be some sort of shading effect. It's
Yeah.
hey, there's Stash.
All right, I'm in the Rover center cockpit, seated.
And we got green lights on the jump drive.
Now we just need to wait for the batteries to charge up a little.
Those batteries take 25 minutes to charge. We're going to have to... We're going to have to wait in orbit before we start our descent because we're going to need those Atmos a little bit also for, along with the hydrogens, I would assume.
Do we have Atmos?
I mean the ions in the higher atmosphere. Are we going to run with the hydrogens on, or we're going to keep the hydrogens off?
Well, I'd keep them off till we get there.
No, I mean when we start the descent. Do we want to start with the hydrogens on just as a safety measure?
Yeah, I think we probably should. I think we got enough hydrogen to cover it, don't we?
I only made a practice run, so I really shouldn't be saying because that would be...
Did how do we are the parachutes set up properly?
I built them and filled them. I set up nothing on the buttons or panels. And I did the 10 up top, and Carbon did the ones on the Rover.
Hey, I don't think anybody set the buttons up then.
So we need some adult supervision here.
Yeah, I don't really have any experience with the parachutes.
Shit, turn around. We got to go back to the moon. We forgot to paint the Rover first before we left.
Now that's just cruel.
Well, I mean, you only get one chance to make a first impression, and we're going to show up with an unpainted Rover. What will the natives think?
Is anybody else seeing that that reddish section that's above the planet at about 1 o'clock?
Yeah, that's the sunlight reflection on the backside as the darkness is coming around. There's a mountain over there. I see exactly what you're talking about.
As we get closer, the blue stripe is turned more into like lakes.
Well, that white patch down there at the bottom is definitely at the pole. I mean, that's pretty visible.
Yeah.
Duquesa at 9.9. It's moving away. And it just
There's an I-Core refueling station. Construction platform, buying, selling.
I-Core has a lot of hydrogen on those tanks. I can tell you that much.
Can we use the crane to pull pieces of Redbeard off and drop it back into the grinder?
think we need an extra rotor for that.
I don't know. I would think it'd be possible because we just have to grab the pieces and then just move them back to the back end and lower them down enough that they're over the grinder pit.
Okay, are we jumping again, or
Who's got the jump button?
not I? Said this cat.
See,
Co-
Argus batteries are all at 0.
Yeah.
Redbeard batteries are. Some of them are at 10%. Some of them are. Most of them are at over 10%.
Yeah, which is why emergency power hasn't kicked on and turned the reactors on. We'll have to, when we make the next stop, we'll have to have all the reactors on.
So jumping again?
I'd say we're ready to jump.
Should I like aim away from the planet a little bit?
No, aim for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't let you jump.
Aim towards the South Pole.
It won't let you jump in the gravity well, right, guys?
Right.
Yeah, it
right.
won't let you jump into gravity.
How close to gravity though? Anybody?
It'll as long as it's the endpoint is outside of the gravity well, it'll let you jump. But if you're actually going into the gravity well, let you jump at all.
All right, jumping. Nope, cannot jump in the natural gravity well.
So what's the distance?
How do you know?
Well, what is the jump currently set to do?
Okay, so right now the jump is set at 633 kilometers.
Okay, so bring it back one tick and let's see if that lets us jump.
600 kilometers.
Is that all right? And then carbon, hit the button. Let's see if it lets us go.
Negative.
Okay, next tick there, John.
Okay, go down to 580.
Negative.
Okay. Let's go to 5. We're at 545.
It's letting you jump.
Let me see if I can roll this thing real fast.
It was map.
So that way, if we do come close to the planet, we're not upside down.
Well, now you're taking us to the North Pole, not the South Pole.
Well, I guess we'll have to settle, won't we?
How do you know which one's north and which one's south, man?
No idea.
You
Penguins.
find out when you get to the planet.
Yeah, penguins are elves. That's how you tell.
Yeah.
That junk rating station's getting close. I think it's one of theirs. All right, John. What's the distance? 530. You said.
All right, gonna try to jump here. Negative.
All right, John. What's the next number down? Is John still here?
Yeah, I dropped it down to 560.
All right, Carbon, 560. Can we make it?
Negative.
Give it a try.
All right, man. Next number down.
All right. Well, actually, that was 460. Let's go down to 400 and see what we get there.
Wow.
400.
Negative.
Okay.
You would think with all these thousands of hours of sparing in this spacefaring in this system, we'd be better at judging the distance
345.
to a big old rock.
All right, we can jump.
All right.
We ready?
Yep.
I'm sitting down.
Okay.
Can you tell where the ice is? Although it looks like there's a few small patches down there at about 7, 8 o'clock relative to our flight.
Yeah, I see those.
Unless those are clouds, but I don't remember any clouds on this planet when we were here before. What the heck is off to the right there? Is that a ship?
To the right?
Yeah, down and to the right. Kind of a green thing that's floating on past.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. There may be better positions, but that's the one that we got into.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, and if you're
That
single
does
jumping here.
look like a ship.
All right, I'm turning the power programmable block off, and I'm putting the reactors all on.
Good view of the alien planet off to the left there. And Titan. Titan's the one that's right out by the alien planet, right? Or Triton, not Titan.
So, do we have the parachute set? Was that decided?
I thought the consensus was to set them just at their maximum altitude so that they deploy automatically as we're moving down.
I might be able to make it one jump. We'll find out soon.
Okay, all batteries are charging. All reactors are on.
Does the auto deploy button need to be on, or how's that work?
I haven't
Set
used
it-
a parachute since the last time we came from VTS down to Triton. I believe we set it for maximum altitude and auto deploy, and we took what we got.
So you just got to set the height. You don't have to turn on auto deploy. I'm just asking for my own education. I've never used them.
I don't know, John. I wish I did, because it sure would make me a little bit more comfortable with the situation. Now, what the heck? Oh, yeah, never mind.
Okay, so Redbeard has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6,
Redbeard
7,
has
8,
10.
9, 10. And we got 3 on the Rover.
I'd set the Rovers for a little lower. You know, as like a secondary.
Okay, it looks like Redbeards are all set for 1,000.
10,000?
1,000
Oh man,
meters.
can you crank them up higher? That seems awfully low.
Yeah, I would say that's low.
Okay, so set them for 10,000.
Whatever the max is, I would think.
Okay, I'm working on that right now.
There's some asteroids just spawned in. Looks like we may have to maneuver a little bit again to avoid some of them.
Well, we got to watch with the maneuvering because we want to make sure we're staying up. We don't want to.
Carbon, are you seeing this in front of us?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You want to start
Okay.
lifting up a little bit,
And I'm setting
or do you think you can take us through them?
They're underneath us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say you're right about that. I got a little different view in third person, that it was looking a little bit less confident, but in scanning around, yeah, it looks like we'll pass over them with no problem.
Okay, I'm setting the Rover parachutes at 9,000 meters.
Oh, we're in the gravity.
Pull us up unless you're ready to start going down. Here's the problem. You need to stay up here until the batteries are fully charged. In case we need the power to get until the ions give out, we want to keep running them.
Okay, and then the other thing I'm not sure about these parachutes is
The gravity's at
Yeah, it is
7%.
going up. It's not going down.
Kick on the hydrogens and boost us upwards.
And keep moving forward. That gravity is not letting go, is it?
We're going to get to 0.5 and then it'll disappear. 0.05, sorry.
45,000. 46. What do we got to go to 50? There's 45 at 46.5. So what do we lose it at like 51?
There it goes.
Yep, there it goes. 48. All right. Do you want to put the dampeners on and stop us here?
We can, sure.
All right. And then once we're stopped, if you could shut the engines off, let's try and charge up as quick as we can.
Boy, we still got a lot of velocity upwards.
yeah, we only got 6
Small ions.
small ions slowing us down.
Well, when we're ready to descend, all he's got to do is tilt the nose and
I don't see anything above us, so we should be.
Yeah.
Get out and jump up and down. Maybe that'll help.
okay, we got 27 to 23 minutes for all the batteries to be recharged. Do we want to hold for 20 minutes or do we want to...
Man, look at how fast. Watch, look at that asteroid in front of us and the direction it's moving.
Well, the merge blocks, the cargo container connection, and the front stack are all in good shape. We haven't gotten any damage, no stray bullets. We're here in one piece. Okay, batteries are at 1/3. A little less than 1/3.
Okay.
All the reactors are working fine.
Looks like we're at a standstill. And the engines are still on, are they? Oh, they're off now. Great.
All right, let's see if our charge time got any better. 19 minutes to full charge. 16 on some. 17 on a couple. So 16 to 19 minutes, we have full charge on all the batteries. So do we need a full charge or do we just want to go whenever?
Let's get over 3/4 at least before we start moving around. Because we got to go forward to get closer to the ice field that's there. I'll be back in a moment.
AFK for just a moment as well.
Squish might want to grab that one too.
Okay.
I'm back.
That'll get you an additional 53.5 kilometers closer. Save you 10 minutes of travel time.
Okay. I thank you very much.
So we do not know if we're going to land successfully or if we're going to just go boof and explode. If we go boof and explode, we could end up back on the Earth or we could end up back on the moon.
Isn't the Earth closer?
Interesting question. Let's look back and see. The Earth is 1,772 kilometers. We have a space pirate Mayday 10.3 kilometers.
I figured I'd ask because when I was at my space rock area, it seemed to be closer when I looked. Versus when you look from it, or look at it from the Luna base.
Who had the explosion?
So
Huh?
Adventure Discovery is 1772 and the Moon Fortress is 1917. So 145 kilometers closer.
Hey, that was a good movie. 1970.
There's a B-60 bulk freighter very close to us. A V-Core Palanquin, 2 Void Wolves. Is anybody hostile to V-Core?
And there goes another. Man, these drones suck.
Battery recharge is 11 to 14 minutes, so we still have some time.
Anybody else getting a little laggy?
Yeah.
Sim speed for me is 1.02. But we're not doing anything out here, we're just sitting here.
Mine's bobbing in between 1.02 and 0.80-ish.
Still pretty high.
I'm probably gonna feel it worse than you are, to be honest.
You have a lot of goods by you.
So we're still going to be a few minutes then.
We have about 10 minutes until.
Okay, so we're gonna
Battery's
take
fully
over.
charged.
I need to run out for a few minutes.
We'll just switch seats. What seat are you in? The captain's chair up top?
Yeah.
All right.
The seat on the right's good to get in, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will be back in probably about 5-10 minutes.
John, you want to land it?
Yeah, it makes no difference to me.
Well,
Okay, hey, I'm back.
Crowbar took us in last time.
I set all the parachutes for auto deploy, and so when we're ready, yeah, I can take her down if Carbon's not back and doesn't want to do it.
Is somebody seriously trying to do a TP command? Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, John, you can grab the left seat. I'll go back down to the Rover's Bridge.
Okay, I'm in the pilot seat.
Okay, batteries are at 2/3. We're over 2/3 on batteries. The first bank is at 2 1/4. The second bank is just under 2. So we're over 2/3 on battery.
Hey,
And
John, see off to the right there on the planet how it looks like it's shaded gray? I think that's some sort of shading thing that the sunlight and the atmosphere is doing.
Oh, okay.
but you can see the light on the mountains over in the distance, though.
Yep.
All right. Well, when we go down, we're going straight down, right? Or should I try to get closer to the snow?
Yeah, we need to get closer to the snow.
I'd
to
watch
go
how
on.
close you get, though, because that looks definitely hilly up there.
Well, remember last time we were on Mars, John? On what was it? What was his name? Hit the other server.
Oh, Darth Bob?
Yeah, we were, geez, within spitting distance of the ice cap, and it was like flat desert sand.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you guys make it? Did you go down?
Not yet.
No, we're
That's
still
obnoxious.
waiting for
Oh
a
my
full
God.
charge.
Oh, yeah.
Scally.
Hoping the best for you guys.
Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my God.
Well, if we go, we're all attached anyway. So we go down. No matter how we go down, we're all down together.
Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my God. Scally.
Oh, that's what he's doing. He's doing a pod. Hope
He-
it's close to the station. Then he grinds the pod. Then he does a new pod.
That's what he's hoping to do. He's trying to
I lo-
bounce around until he lands right next to a place he wants to be at. Instead of, taking the random chance and hoofing it.
I was lucky. I was at
obnoxious.
15,000,
Oh my God.
15K.
Scally.
I think when you respawn, though, your original stuff all disappears anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Uh,
if you grind down the survival kit.
yeah, that's what I normally do. Or turn the power off.
Yeah, or turn it off. Yeah. But again, we've all been out in the middle of nowhere and tried to struggle through it. Space beast.
Yeah, I just did fine.
That's obnoxious. Oh my god.
So, Jim, were you saying that Eden's Wrath has been completely removed from the Steam Workshop?
No, no. Another mod. Let's see.
I can't get through the door.
Space beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting.
Out there to take a picture?
Yeah.
Let's see. Space beast.
Your rope was not far off.
That's obnoxious.
No, it's
Oh my
only
god.
about 70, 75 kilometers from
I'd say if it was actually rotating around the planet, it would smack us here pretty soon.
we don't have to worry about that, do we?
Let's see. Man. Space beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. I mean, literally, what these people are doing is, you know, when Carbon and then Carbon Knight and myself started out on Alpha 1, you know, trying to find a ship, trying to find, you know, a way to start and, you know, looking for asteroids. They're literally spawning in, looking around their cockpit and going, not good enough. Did somebody just hit a space pirate? Because we just lost some faction with them. Let's see.
Not me.
Space beast.
Not me.
That's obnoxious. Oh
And
my
it wouldn't
god.
matter if I did.
Scouting.
And aren't we playing with perpetually perturbed pirates?
Yeah, but you still see the faction update notices. Let's see.
Gotti.
Space beast.
Wow, that chat I just sent totally made sense.
That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting.
That chat made like 0 sense whatsoever.
Alright, we starting our descent?
If we're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm
Best
gonna
of luck to you guys.
move us forward.
Let's see.
What's going on?
Yeah.
They're starting their descent.
Oh,
Space
Uh,
Hope you make it in one piece.
yeah. Good luck.
I'm probably not going to do much better.
Well, you're not building a 4 million kilogram ship, are you?
I think so.
No. No, I'm really...
all right.
See, this is where people from that contest are like, you guys are judging us too harshly. No, we're not. You're supposed to build something that can land on a planet, drop off 4 people, pick them back up, and get back into orbit. Well, okay, it doesn't have to be the moon or, you know, something with no gravity. It could be a harsh environment.
Do we have that many? We don't have many reverse thrusters, right? Just the 2?
Just tappa, tappa, tappa.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get up too much speed. I'll overshoot our. So we're moving at about 13.5 meters a second. That's probably a little slow, huh?
Well, I mean, worst comes to worst, John. You can always do a flat spin, so the ass end is pointing in the direction of travel, and use the 4 large and 2 small on the back to slow down.
Yeah. Okay, I just pumped it up to 25 meters.
Oh no, I'm streaming. It's coming in.
Probably actually got it quite a ways to go, huh?
We're 40. We were 48 kilometers up. Once you hit the gravity well, you'll get the altimeter.
What's that big thing off to the left at about 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock?
That looks like an asteroid that's down inside the gravity well.
The green thing, way off in the distance, the green thing is the alien planet.
No.
It's
On the
down
planet.
towards the planet.
There's a small asteroid in the gravity well, and there's a big one just outside of it at 11 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Yeah, Crowbar's right. That's an asteroid in the gravity well. We're just licking it. That's what I used for a base on Alpha 1 for Barsoon Space Ops. Was the asteroid where it was just outside the gravity well.
Acert Guppy at 4 kilometers.
It's moving away.
Okay. Junk Argentavis coming in. Coming in underneath us.
Yep.
Whoa, that piece is coming up quick. That thing got really close. Good thing it's not hostile.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the problem. Have those people been given a set of tools? Because, I mean, they've been here long enough. They're bouncing back and forth. I have no way to remember. I don't know if somebody else gave it to them. It's not like we keep
I
track in
don't
a logbook.
think they have.
You know.
If they have, it was when I wasn't on here.
The guy with the base definitely got tools because he built his base around the ice cream truck. William Shatner's light was quicker. we were being so cautious. He was very emotional after he got out of that shuttle back on Earth.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't know how old he was until then.
He was on episodes of Oh, you know where he is from? You would probably know him if you've ever seen it. Classic episode of Rod Sterling, not Rod Sterling, something like Gowrie. He was on Twilight Zone. He was the guy in the DC-10 that saw the gremlin ripping up the plane.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure that was
Huh.
him.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that was William Shatner, I'm pretty sure.
That's a reference even I couldn't figure.
Well, they redid the scene in the Twilight Zone movie. Telly Savalas was the father with the doll. Water check. Trying to remember, were there any other famous actors that you remember that were in the Twilight Zone?
There were a lot of them.
Yeah, but do any that you remember?
Specific names?
Yeah, like I remember the scene with the guy with the glasses, where the glasses broke at the end of the world, and he found himself at the library.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
I,
all he wanted to do was have time to read, and he
yeah,
couldn't read.
but like I don't know who that guy was as an actor, but like I remember that episode. There was one where a guy was a racist and he stepped out of the bar and he was on a train going to a German concentration camp.
Yeah, that was the guy from Combat,
Vic Morrow?
Vic Morrow. Yeah, and he actually died in the movie.
Yep.
Then there's the episode where the mannequins come to life. Like they get like a
Uh,
night or a year or a week or something to go out into town. And then I think it was the girl. Was it the girl from Gilligan's Island, or was it somebody? Who was the girl where she had to go in for the surgery because she was all disfigured?
oh, and it wasn't actually her that was disfigured. It was everybody else.
Well, on her planet though, it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Then there was the guy with his old coon dog that was walking along the path.
And that was Buddy Ibsen, wasn't it?
I would I would tell you that's who it was, but I don't remember who it was. I just remember the episode because the whole
No,
point was the
no.
dog wouldn't let him go. And the guy was telling him that dogs weren't allowed in heaven.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Buddy Ibsen. He played in a lot of westerns, but he was an older guy. God, I can't remember his name though.
But I mean, that's a few episodes, but there's not a lot of other episodes that I really like that stand out that I remember. I actually like the Night Gallery better than the Twilight Zone. Because the sound effects were much scarier, the visuals. It was on later, so that alone made it scarier. Crowbar, what Twilight Zone episodes do you remember?
Not many of them because I didn't get a chance to watch them.
You've not watched them during Twilight Zone marathons on New Year's Day?
Nah.
Well, I can tell that we're moving because those asteroids are moving.
Yeah.
But man,
We're creeping up on it.
we're still not back in gravity. The junk has a Mako fighter behind us. Okay, the Twilight Zone, the movie. Has everyone here seen it?
Yes.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Crowbar, you didn't see Twilight Zone, the movie?
No, don't
That
think
is
so.
that is shocking to me. All right, John, do you remember all the skits from it?
No, I don't.
Well, they redid the airplane scene. They had the weird kid in town that had all the weird powers with the school teacher. They had the one with the old people at the senior citizens home playing kick the can.
Okay, I remember that one.
Okay.
The kid that wasn't that the kid that played Will Robinson? He was see, I can't picture
I can't imagine that
who
because I mean
were in.
it was decades later. That movie was like the
Yeah,
90s, I would think. So he would have been at least 20, 30 years older.
nah, that wouldn't have been him then.
Yeah.
That was probably just an episode. It's where he had some kind of a power to put people out into another dimension or
Do
funky
weird
things
stuff to
with
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how's it looking to you for if we were to go straight down, John?
I think we're still far away, but
Okay, we can
I
right
don't
along.
know. I mean, it's hard to tell actually. I'd say let's go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna come to a stop.
If you came straight down now, to me it looks like you're going to fall into this gray band that's pretty mountainous.
Okay. Should I go up to the left where that little flat area is?
It's hard to tell, I mean, because you're going to be moving. We've got momentum in so many distances, it's hard to tell. It's just, I mean,
Well, I've come to a full stop now.
yeah, I would think if you continued this little arc so that you landed in that strip with the snow to the right, I would think that'd
Yeah.
be better. Because that looks like quite a bit of flat from up here.
Okay. So it looks like I'm kind of aiming that way.
How brown is my
Yeah.
valley? We landed in a valley that we can never get out of.
And I'm gonna kind of nose down a little bit because I think we've been climbing.
Yeah.
Say about right there. Stop. Okay. And it looks like we got to move some. So we actually came to a stop pretty quick. So I'm going to take her up to, let's see, that's 40. So that's about 50 meters up. Oh, got the dampers back off. Okay, I'll take it up to 60.
Let's see.
I think we got a ways to go.
Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god.
Maybe once we get past that
Scout.
meteor or that asteroid.
Yeah, that looks like it would be a good point to take a look at.
Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting.
Store Papa's.
Yeah, just ignore. Yeah, ignore. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm trying to help him out while we're.
Now, are they in Shipyards
Beast.
or are they on Alpha 1?
That's obnoxious.
I'm
Oh
guessing
my
they're
god.
on the Shipyard server.
Scouting. Yeah, they're on Shipyard.
Yeah, we wouldn't be seeing their messages if they were on the other one.
Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. Whoa. Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting.
Boy, look at that one.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Let's see. Space Beast.
You're heading almost straight towards the alien planet.
That's obnoxious. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Scouting.
Nice reference point, huh?
Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. Let's see. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting. John, can you put your beacon on? I'm trying to catch back up to you. Or Crowbar, could you turn it on?
Okay, it's at 50,000 right now.
Okay, I'm looking for you. Give me a second. Space Beast. That's obnoxious. Oh my god. Scouting.
Hello. We're still moving to the descent position.
Still alive. That's a good thing.
Red Bear Beacon. Okay, I see you. Just keep it on.
We haven't started down yet, so
Space Beast.
did you want to drive?
That's obnoxious.
John's
Oh
driving
my
right
god.
now.
No, I think I'm good on this one.
Oh, we got a half an hour.
Looks like
Left and a half.
kind of hilly down there, huh?
Yeah, I think if you get us
see.
sliding a little bit to the right, we'll be moving into a flatter
beast.
area and also closer to the
That's obnoxious. Oh my god.
to the ice field.
Scouting. Ah. Let's see. Space Beast.
Yeah, that big
That's obnoxious. Oh my god.
gully there,
Scouting.
where it's kind of got a little hill on the left, and it's kind of got a divot going up into the snow.
You can turn the beacon off. I'm within 2 kilometers. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that big
Let's see.
valley that kind of goes up into the snow and then loops around to the left. Kind of looks like a hook.
Yeah.
That's obnoxious. Oh
Okay,
my
I'm
god.
back down to 1 meter.
Scouting. Are you trying to hover?
No, the 1 meter on beacon. Now we're trying to get to a. We're trying to look for the best landing spot and just kind of maneuvering toward the boy. Them.
It popped right in there, didn't
Oh,
it?
That's obnoxious. Oh my
It's
god.
like, here I am.
Uh-oh, what's this one? Oh, we're high enough.
Oh, look, it's a jackpot with an orange ship on it. Off to the right there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. The orange ship is dragging it?
No, the orange ship is above it. It's
That's
V-Corp
obnoxious.
pancake
Oh my
ship.
god.
Okay.
That's the one with the.
It's not pulling yet. We're
No.
we're moving away from it.
Yes, we are. It's totally stationary. We're the ones moving. Yeah, I think if we go on forward a little bit more, we'll be like right at the mouth of that valley that goes up into the ice field there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That looks like a good spot.
That little dimple that's like just say it's at about 7 o'clock from the entrance to the valley there. If the clock center were right on the entrance to the valley, it'd be over about 8 o'clock actually. But there's a white dot or a kind of a bright orange dot. You suppose that's the top of a mountain?
Oh,
Or
I
is
don't
it
know.
just a hill that's sitting there?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yep.
We're still drifting to the right. I need to.
I'm back on the bridge in the main cockpit on the rover.
Okay, I'm gonna slow her down because I think I'm drifting to the right too far.
Yeah, that is still drifting, but putting the dampers on will bring that to a roaring halt.
Okay, I'm almost ready to get on my way.
So what did you give them, Jim? Did you give them the ice cream stand or
Yep.
just a set of tools?
Just gave him the ice cream stand. It's up to them to figure out what they want to do with it.
So is there a group of them or just a bunch of individuals down there?
It's a whole... There's different people. Apparently one of them had their beacon up. Somebody did something. I don't really know. It's the drama. It's the usual drama of...
Oh, well, this happened. Oh, well, that happened. that drama.
Yeah.
Sadly, I know how you feel.
Okay, we're at 75 meters a second, so just need to get over that little crater. That'll get us out of the hills, I think. Either that or go just a little further. There's a big flat spot further on there.
Hmm.
Okay, we are 68 kilometers away from our zero gravity over the pole point that I sent to Squish a while back. So I mean, we've continued to make some progress.
Well, I am getting very close to heading out, so I should be on my way very, very soon.
Boy, that area is not looking so flat now, is it?
The
I mean,
one with the mouth to the that valley in the snow.
are you waiting for reset? Because I moved the clock back an hour.
No, we were looking for a flat spot. to kind of land on. We thought we had a good one picked out, but to me it looks like a looks like a mountain range now to me. We were aiming for that spot that kind of cuts into the snowbank, so it's almost right below us.
Trying to remember, how do I scroll back and read previous posted messages?
I don't know. I can't even remember how to bring them up.
Page
Enter.
up, page down.
Oh, damn it. Thank you.
How
All
do you?
right.
Hit enter and page up, page down.
Oh, okay.
Either that or you could go into comms.
Yeah, but it doesn't show. We don't relay suicide messages
Oh.
because the suicide message comes from mother, and we don't relay. We don't let relay mother or Hal or the whatever we call the server.
All right. So how's that look below us?
It looks
From up here, it looks like a
okay.
planet.
Let's give it a try and see what we get. Oh, what the heck is that? An Ouroboros salvage vessel.
The vultures are already circling.
they're waiting. Oh, here comes something.
All
Here
right.
comes something good. Don't worry about it. Fine.
All right. I'm coming to a stop, and then we're gonna start descending.
Okay.
Okay, I do not know if it will work, but I attempted to postpone the maintenance cycle because I forgot to shut it off earlier today.
Okay, we are stopped. All right, starting down. Okay, I'm going to get up to 10 meters a second.
Okay, John. I think we need to bring the nose up a little to head us in the direction we want to go, because I think if we're coming straight down, yeah, whatever.
Oh wait, you think we're pointed down?
No, we're pointed so that the bottom is towards the planet. But what I'm thinking is that we're a little bit nose down yet. If we
Okay.
come up, I think if I'm looking at the same place that I think you're trying to land on, which is that flat spot that's out there beyond that valley that goes up into the glaciers, right? That mostly flat spot. Okay.
Okay.
That
So
looks.
I think you should just be firing the thrusters forward,
I should go forward again.
forward and down.
All right.
I mean, we're so high. I don't know how we can gauge whether you're level or not. I mean,
So you think I should skip that divot we were looking at and go for the?
I thought you were heading for the flat spot there.
Yeah, because the divot doesn't look like it's flat anymore.
Yeah.
All
and
right,
we don't want to be stuck inside a crater.
Well, I mean,
all right,
who
I'm moving
would?
forward
Oh,
again. Where it,
Well, the moon fortress is perfectly fine in a crater, but are you just nervous about the gravity or
Who,
the
me?
or the stability of the entire ship?
Oh no, no, I'm fine. I'm just looking for a good landing place. So far, everything we've been over looks it as soon as we get over it, it turns into a mountainous range. So we're
Yeah, but
moving forward.
a lot of it is smooth, sandy stuff. It's not like we're not going to see, Earth type, granite
Earth type
hills.
mountains. Yeah.
Touch your toes, check. Grab those little pickies and go. And then get back down and posture check.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this in a few jumps.
Why?
Because I'm only moving like 11 million kilograms with 3 jump drives.
Are you bringing the entire base with you? What do you?
I'm bringing my full thing with me.
And you're going to drop that down on Barsoom?
No, that's just gonna be up in orbit. Hopefully, it'll stay there. Worst case scenario, it despawns and by then it wouldn't matter anyways when I come back up.
Oh, you actually got 4 braking thrusters on there, John. There's 2 on the front end, and then there's 2 large ones on those
Oh
wings
yeah.
in the back.
Okay.
All right, I think you take her straight down here. We ought to be good.
I watched a documentary about how to do this very thing, bringing a car down from orbit to the surface of a planet the other night. I watched Heavy Metal. And that guy landed that Mustang convertible pretty quickly. I like how he slammed it into the ground and then deployed the drag chute. I don't know if you've watched it lately with any level of, attention to detail for the flight dynamics of the re-entry, but like the fact that the shuttle that he's flying in has a door, a bay door for, shuttle scientific equipment and stuff in that payload area. But that's not where the car comes from. The car comes from at the bottom with, 2 doors that slide to the left and right. He comes in so hot that it's burning
We're
up.
in gravity. We're in gravity.
All right.
How we doing for level? Oh, I don't have the bar. Okay, well,
Yeah, we're fairly level.
okay, cool.
Hydros.
And we're stopped.
Okay, that's good.
And they're just idling.
We're at 46,000. All right, I'm cutting off dampeners.
She's picking up some speed.
Yeah, we come to a stop pretty quick.
Yeah, but the gravity's only 0.5 or 0.05.
Yeah. 0.06. 45. 45.7.
And we're level. Just slightly.
There we go. Still kind of on target. We're not going to miss Barsoom anyway.
No, we're not. I think it's looking good for where we seem to be descending to. Seven hundredths.
Yep, still able to hold. Okay.
Okay, so we're at 93% hydrogen. All the reactors are running. We're good on batteries. Parachutes are set to auto deploy. A Prometheus frigate with a jetpack inhibitor field on it.
Okay, we're at 0.08. And we can still hold in there. Okay.
Well, we knew the thing could hover at 0.25, John, so
Yeah.
theoretically we could all drop all the way down to that and then start checking it.
Okay, if we were rolled through maintenance, the clock change did take effect. So we know for future events we can always mess with the clock on the server. Not a good thing to do, but we do have as an option.
Geez, the sun seems to be getting awful close.
Okay, second jump. Done.
Okay, how far are you from the zero gravity over the pole spot?
I think it's about 617 kilometers.
And what's your maximum jump distance? More than that or less?
Probably about like a kilometer, or not a kilometer, about 1,000 kilometers. I'm gonna guess. It's probably gonna take me 2 more jumps.
Well, if you only have 600 kilometers to the bookmark that we gave you, the GPS mark we gave you.
Well, it only went by 20%. That's why I say it. 20% of jump.
Well, yeah, then you're not getting 1,000 kilometers of jump. All right. $33,000, 13% 0.13 gravity. John, you're picking up speed here?
Yeah, I just been feathering it down so I get up to like 90 meters a second, then I'll drop it back down to 30 just so we're not dropping below the point of no return at full speed.
We're at 0.17 Gs.
And 29,000 kilometers, 29 kilometers up.
And 70 meters per second. 80. 90. 0.20 Gs.
What the hell? God.
26 kilometers, 0.23 gravity. .25 kilometers, 0.25 gravity. That's easy to remember.
Okay, now we're into uncharted territory. 0.26 Gs.
Yeah, and I think we still got enough, no issues.
We're more than loaded with fuel.
Just remember that the tanks in the lower unit are still on stockpiles, so if you start getting low, we need to switch those so that you can use them in the hydrogen thrusters.
Now, how are they looking now?
What's that? According to the gauge, we're at 91%.
Oh, okay.
Okay, batteries are full, reactors are pumping out.
And we got green lights on the jump drive.
Well, at least you got green lights. Even if you're not using it anytime soon.
That's true. The more important green lights are the two at the bottom of the screen, the one that says hi and the other one that says warm.
Ah, yes. I can agree with that.
And they are both green.
Okay, 19 kilometers, 0.4 gravity.
Oh, that small thing lasted 2 seconds.
I can go 616.03 kilometers on one jump.
Well, that'll bring you right behind us. You could just
Yeah,
descend right behind us.
I'm 1 kilometer out now from the GPS. I think I'm gonna go to the GPS and then stop there. Oh, I don't. Any of you want to shut you off? Get all the power I can get.
All right. 13.6, 0.66 gravity. Getting there.
You got us moving forward, John? Or
I don't think so.
must just be an optical illusion.
It comes to a full stop, so we.
They're using a little bit of thrust now. They got some flames sticking out of them.
We're at 0.8 gravity.
Halfway there.
11.5. We're going to have chutes opening soon. There's going to be a pretty big spike in gravity coming.
Yeah, they're going to go off here in about another 600 meters.
Yeah. Well, when they do, you're just going to have to let us descend with them.
They didn't deploy. We're under 10,000 meters.
There they go.
There they went.
Okay, they're out, but they're not inflated yet. They're waiting for...
Some ammo.
Yep.
So why would they not inflate?
There's no atmosphere for them to fill up with.
And they need something to grab a hold of.
So we're at 1.26. So we're still dropping. Dampeners are on. We're dropping pretty fast.
We're picking up speed.
Yeah, the chutes have elongated.
But
We're almost at max gravity.
It's not critical though. I mean,
Yeah, we have no... Well, we got a little bit of heat. 56, that's nothing.
we're slow enough that we're not going to get too much heat.
Oh my god, you guys gonna make it?
We'll see.
Well, we're not goobers that fly into an unknown environment.
We are at max gravity. What altitude are we at, John?
We're at 3,600 meters.
Jeez, we should have had the chutes open by now.
3,200 meters. Oh, 3,000 meters. We're picking up speed.
We're slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, we're dropping speed.
Yeah, we are.
There's 13 chutes up there. There they go. They're opening.
All right.
Look at that. 23, 20.
Should I just go down on the chutes, or?
You're going to be hitting the ground in a few seconds.
Oh yeah.
Just let the thrusters keep going. Get us down as slow as possible. Got any last minute nudging? Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, we are leaning back a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
Don't think it matters, but
Come down a little more. You got 1 kilometer. You're almost there to adjust. Can you just a little more in your level from where I'm sitting?
Yeah. Okay.
We're at just under 10 meters per second.
Did the
Okay.
Rover chutes ever deploy?
Yeah, there's all 13 chutes up there.
All right.
Am I going directly for the top of the planet?
Well, once
Or
we
did
get
you-
down, we can drop a GPS for you.
Well, I was just at the 0.0 gravity marker that Store Papa sent me.
The first one
Did
or
you
the
guys
second
go
one?
towards the snow? The
Yes.
second one.
Yeah, we're nose,
Okay.
nose up again, John. It looks like.
Yeah, we're 105 kilometers from that bookmark 0 gravity over pole. And we're about to touch the touchdown. We are 200 meters to the ground. Under 10 meters a second. Strap a rocket to a rover, send it from Mars to Barsoom. And 3 wheels down, 4, 5, 6 wheels down.
Check that
A little
out.
bit of bounce. There goes the parachutes.
We did it, fellas.
All right, kill the engines.
And there's an unknown signal less than a kilometer away, just waiting for us. Still got 12 minutes.
Well, I should be coming in shortly after you guys just landed.
Look at that.
Hmm.
Good job,
It's
everybody.
a beautiful thing. Great flying, John.
All right.
And the parachutes are all retracted. Awesome job, everybody.
Surprised the hell out of me, guys.
Looks pretty flat.
Now let's see if I come down crashing in a fireball. I have never done what I'm about to do, so I don't expect it to go well.
Okay, wheels are turning.
Yeah, we still got a shoot out there.
Yeah. Okay, all parachutes are turned off.
So suspensions.
Okay. One small step for a man, a giant leap for mankind, to correctly quote Neil Armstrong. For some reason, people forget to include the M.
Friction's at 60%. Should that be lower?
Here's what we can do for a landing area. We could take the front piston by the port.
Here's a nickel boulder right here.
Yeah, there's boulders all over.
So did we want to move this thing to ice, or we're just going to park it where it landed?
Well, I was trying to drive it and it just doesn't seem to want to move.
Well, we've got a lot of weight up top to get rid of. Do we want to take the weight off, or do we want to grind it off first?
Just cut it loose and set it on the ground.
And then grind it from there, or do we want to grind it from up top?
Well, I mean, if it'll fly at all by itself, we can push it right over top of the grinders.
Well, once we start doing that, it'll lose its flight mechanics pretty quickly, I would think. I would think we're going to have to drop it to the ground and chop it up into pieces if we're going to do that way.
If we drop the tail, well, yeah, we won't be able to move back and forth.
Yeah.
But as long as we, let's see where the front thruster's at. Turn it around and drop the back end down first.
You guys have an opinion?
What, we're talking about taking the red beard off the top and
Yeah.
getting rid of it.
So our choice with Redbeard is we grind it down in place, or we take it off and grind it while it's laying on the sand.
I think on the sand to be more economical as far as hydrogen goes.
Well, once it's flying on its own, once it's disconnected, it's going to be flying on its own. That hydrogen is going to be lost anyway.
I mean, tank hydrogen for backpack.
I would say cut it off and put it on the sand. There's less chance of shit falling on the rover.
All right.
Are you up in the cockpit?
I can be.
Well, if you want to get up in the cockpit, let me know when you're there and I'll start cutting the braces.
Okay. Someone turn the thrusters back on.
Yeah, turn the thrusters back on. I'll make sure not to get in the way.
All right.
Okay,
No.
front piece is separated. All right, I'm cutting the conveyor junction next. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Lift. Okay, need you to get out of the way. All right, come on down as gently as you can. You are just sliding all over there.
Yeah, she is.
That's cool. That's all right. It's all right. Just hockey puck stopper. Do not come back here. We'll come to you.
Yeah, if we do it right, we can use the crane to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm setting her down right here.
Yep. But I mean, you. I don't think you have enough control to come back here. That's just me. But I mean, but we are now a lot lighter to be able to move around.
Where are you going, John?
Bringing it up to the tail.
So let me try this. Do we want to put a landing gear on a piston and lock this thing to the ground, or?
You can do that, or from the seat you can just select make a station. The make a station is the better thing to do. The problem is if we ever have a problem with it, we might have to do some hinky shit to make it not a station anymore. But I mean that's
Right.
You know.
You're gonna roll her over, John. Something just fell off. A landing gear and a bunch of conveyor tubes.
All right. It's on the ground.
All right, we are on Barsoom with no casualties. Unlike some yahoos who apparently slammed into Barsoom.
I picked up a bunch of iron or scrap metal over there. Still a bunch left, but I gotta go dump